Alright, so if you know me, you know I can't go a day and night. I won't just go fucking bat in the sky without thinking about, dreaming about, the fucking Batman. The vengeance, the justice, the Battinson, the Kravitson, the shots that fucking slap harder than Crime Alley, the score that haunts even the coldest of hearts. You know, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling like this pandemic season 4 is like this TV show that is life starts crumbling down like Metropolis after a Kryptonian battle, I think of Bruce. I think of the Bat. I think of pain and how to turn that pain into something hopeful. Something a crippling city, a crippling society could use to build themselves up again, to build themselves up to what it was, what it used to be. Now listen, I know, the Batman isn't out. I know it won't come out for quite some time, but I wanted to give my sense, my opinion, my obsession with the Batman a chance to shine, a chance to say that this movie has got me hyped to no end, a chance for me to say that this movie could potentially be the best representation of Batman, this movie that focuses more on the detective and less on the love life of Mr. Wayne, focuses more on the pain the Wayne family may have or could have caused, focuses more on why Bruce is the way he is, why he goes out there every night, and why he needs the Batman to be feared. I think this movie is going to highlight that, make a point that the city fearing the Bat, fearing this man, is no different than that scared kid in the alley in fear of a man with a gun as he drops the pearls on the cold, wet concrete. I think this movie is going to make a point that Bruce can't protect this city just with fear. Bruce also needs to show the people of Gotham that this symbol, this cowl, can give hope. I believe this movie is going to be a character study on Bruce and Gotham as a whole. It's going to show that the people see the Batman as much of a criminal as he saw in Joe Chill. I think this movie will have Bruce go so far in making people fear him that instead of the criminals being afraid of him, the entire city will be as well. I'm excited to see the Gotham that this movie has in store for us. It looks to be a Gotham going back to its roots, a Gotham that feels like Gotham and not Chicago or New York, a Gotham that feels more of the stage-built Gotham from Begins, and more stylized and dirty than Tim Burton's Gotham. It feels like Gotham. Dirty, grotesque, filthy, and full of crime. I think it's time I talk about Mr. Bruce Wayne himself. I never understood the hate Robert Pattinson got when they announced he would be Batman. I think he fits the role perfectly. I think the main problem they have with him was that he was in a series that wasn't good, and that's everyone's argument. But if that's your main argument, then you're wrong, because even Robert himself made fun of that series, so all of you can rest now. Anyway, Robert is the perfect Bruce Wayne. From actually falling asleep at events for him, to tricking paparazzi and interviewers, this man is basically Bruce Wayne in real life, and I think that's amazing. I think this movie is going to have Bruce learn that his parents weren't as good as he thought they were, kind of taking a page from the Telltale game, and drawing an argument between Alfred and Bruce. I think this movie is going to dig deep into Bruce's psyche and mission to protect the city at whatever costs. Bottom line is, I'm excited to see where this movie takes the character of Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm excited to see where this takes the trilogy of the Batman. I'm excited to see where it takes Robert Pattinson's version of Batman, what psychological and traumatic problems it puts him through. I'm just really excited.